What's going on, everybody? We are back again with another episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. We gotta find out who did this to Miyu. I still can't. I knew it. I knew she was going to be the next target. Let's hop into it. I gotta take my phone out of my pocket. Skills, view hand. Oh gosh. I gotta take this out. Mega! Everything is recording.
Now then,
good.
Let's begin with the basic explanation.
We don't need to hear this. We know the deal. Bye.
You mean like
A tie?
a tie? It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
Daddy!
So
Yeah,
casual.
It's fine. Whatever.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth.
Kokichi.
Got it! We can't die here! Oh my! Himiko has become so determined! It's true! People really do change!
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
That's none of your business!
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify...
Kaito's the culprit.
What? Say that to my face!
Here we go, bro.
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right? You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murders?
Spike, do not let Kokichi be one of the 5 that leaves this death trap. Please. I don't like this dude, man.
Don't screw around! There's no way I'm the culprit!
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know. We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
The fact that Kaido was the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. Let's go. Let's get it. I might have to, cheat a little bit because last class trial I was lost. So get off my back.
Kaito logged out first, by himself.
Okay.
Mew was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Poison. No,
Kaito
the hammer.
culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me.
Kokichi's seat.
That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well,
Kaido's
Kaito,
account.
any last words?
What do you mean last word?
No, bro. So
Kaito
it's
logged out
either the
first
small
by
bottle
himself.
of poison. So I have to
You were still logged in, though.
I have to agree with Kaido.
Oh no!
Kaito logged out first, by
Small bottle of
himself.
poison.
Right, Kaito?
That's wrong!
Mew wasn't killed by poison, and the warning on the label proves it. Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging.
Subconjunctival hemorrhaging.
In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Oh, but Mew's body.
Her eyes were still white.
That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot.
She was
She wasn't
choked.
killed by that poison.
She was choked, bro. Why is she grabbing
Then what was
on?
that poison for?
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Choking. Mew's real cause of death. The only one I can think of. Killing Game Simulator.
This is it!
That's so hot. Duh. Duh.
Mew's cause of death was the killing game simulator itself. In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock.
Bro, they expect you to know this.
That was made clear in the program's text file.
Miu received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question.
What?
Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
That damn toilet paper, bro.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Oh, it seems like Gonta is confused.
Don't worry about him.
So we split into two groups to find the secret of the outside world.
Secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and
The late
Mew.
me. The late me.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation?
The hammer.
That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Let's begin then.
She's only a kid, bro. The fatal damage that Miu received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down. All right, second argument.
In the virtual world, Miu
Hammer.
was fatally injured.
Cell phone, man.
So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Okay, let's.
Whoever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
Cell phone.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
If I think about the condition of Miu's body, that should yield a clue.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whoever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
What?
It's possible she was pushed.
Could she have drowned?
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whoever did that to Mew be the hammer!
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
What? Strangling? A surefire method a professional killer would totally use. How does that prove it was strangling? I don't really get it.
Damn it!
With his
Did I agree
Blunt
with
force was
it?
involved. I think strangulation is more likely.
I agree!
I did that. I think I held on to it. My fault.
Mew's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered.
Yeah, she got
Very
choked.
Hard to look at.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses.
Yep.
If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well.
The murder occurred in the virtual world.
I believe Maki is correct. Mew was
Strangled
strangled
to death. Duh. Why is she gasping for air and holding on to her necklace
Yeah, definitely.
or her throat, whatever. That's it, bro.
Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she's suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Miu was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Oh, the assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Shut up.
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
Yep.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world?
Yeah, duh.
If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Kokichi just proved by hitting you upside the head in the virtual world.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
But was
Don't
there
mind
even a
her.
rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
The bathroom
And
mat.
they must have used something else as a rope.
Something for a rope. I have an idea of what it might be. I found it during the investigation. Something that's used as a rope. Toilet paper, no. Hammer, cell phone. Let's try that. Choose something like a rope would be long and you could wind it up. Oh, no. The toilet paper. The toilet paper. Because it can't break. The toilet paper because it can't break. No. I accidentally chose the wrong one. Come on, bro.
This is it!
Yeah. I'm going too
During the
fast.
investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
But how did it wind up all the... I'm telling you, bro, the right is left and the left is right. If you paid attention to the sidewalk, they matched perfectly. How would the sign end up on the left side when the current of the water goes to the right?
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
It can't break.
No can ignore that!
It's pointless. He gonna say some stupid shit.
What you mean, Shuichi?
Huh? What?
What wrong? Shuichi goofing off. Not gentlemanly at all.
Nigga, you don't pay attention. Shut up and... Here we go. Stupid.
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! What tear too easy!
Godly.
Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
Blade lock. Wait, what? I'm pressing X. Advance.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
Because it can't break.
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? Call yourself ultimate detective? Use your head! Figure out real murder weapon!
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead
Okay,
of rope.
yeah. I need to...
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! What tear too easy?
Oh, rip. It blocked me.
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! What tear too easy?
Oh, my fault.
Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
Rope.
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself Ultimate Detective? Use your head! Figure out real murder weapon!
No, I'm positive.
Bro.
Nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy!
Okay. It's not that.
Oh no!
There's no time for nonsense!
Loud noise.
You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy!
What?
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy!
Yep, got it. Killing Game Simulator. Because nothing breaks in that world.
The toilet paper wouldn't tear. Because in the virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Unbreakable? You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear. And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Gonta not really understand, but... Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
Now shut up.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
Yeah, because she's horny.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that
Yeah,
logic.
don't worry about it. It's about bussing.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
They chucked that shit across the. They
Maybe
threw
the
it.
culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
They threw it through the black wall, and it ended up because objects can pass through the black wall, not humans. It's in the code. To get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
They had to knock her out.
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
She did.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
Me, you did. Wait, we already know who brought the hammer. Me, you.
That's it!
Yep.
Mew
Self-defense.
was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew?
Remember
Bring
what she
hammer?
told us?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
Self-defense.
But why she do that?
To protect herself. She knew it was her time. XXX, really? We're gonna... Oh, come on, bro. Even in death, she's still horny. XXX, we know what that means. We need to make that clear. Notice how everybody else just has X on there, but she got 3 X's. Look at that.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Self-defense.
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer.
Killing game simulator.
Gonta, no! Mew gonna build stuff with hammer!
No.
Probably just brought it for self-defense.
Yes.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
You idiot! She was the victim!
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer.
What was she trying to do with it? Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Nope.
Uses for a hammer.
Self-defense.
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone.
So me met up with someone. I didn't see her calling out anyone. Hokkaido probably saw it, right?
I was wrong!
No,
Let's assume
Kibo
that
told us
you brought
that.
the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
I gotta agree with him.
Uses for a hammer. Don't I know? Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
She probably just brought it for self-defense. Or she secretly
We met up with someone.
Yep.
I agree! Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
You, Kokichi.
With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world.
Was she planning to kill somebody?
I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Miu called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Kokichi's already figured it out. She was planning to kill Kokichi, make Kokichi kill someone, planning to murder Kokichi. Kill Kokichi.
That's it!
Yep. She was planning to kill.
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer.
But who?
If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
To get rid of Kaido on the rooftop. She called his name and he disappeared. Mew's plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I figure Hangman's Gambit, Hangman's Gambit. All right, let's do it. Okay, Taxi. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Let's go. Get 2 and 1. Yep. 2 and 1 again. 2 and 1. Who tried to kill Kokichi or something? Oh, that's a card. Who tried to kill Kokichi? Me, you duh.
Kicking time.
Alright, get that out of my face. Me or your roommate. Duh. I already said that. Good. This is low-key my favorite mini game. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, next question. Woo! I'm swerving, boy. Where was me trying to kill Kokichi? On top of the rooftop of the mansion. Thinking time. Rooftop of the mansion. The virtual world. The afterlife. Really? Was that an option? Next question. Really? You gonna sit? Whose seat? What about the bottle? Why was a bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat? Why was the bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat? To distract us, to make a diversion. Did she log out and plant that shit? It was misplaced, hidden evidence, diverted attention. Yep. Mirror room of the virtual world to divert attention.
It connects!
So she was planning. Oh my gosh, bro.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
What? Miu was the one who put that poison bottle there?
Yep.
No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
No, it ain't. That is correct.
When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? Log
That's the
back
answer.
in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Log out, log in record.
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then Miu couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it wasn't me.
If the poison is planted evidence, the question is when it was planted. If we determine the when, we might also determine the who.
When could Miu have put the poison
Kokichi
there?
in the salon.
If she did place the poison without us
Let's
noticing,
try the
then
login
she
record.
must have logged out.
Nope. It's impossible to log out unnoticed without leaving any trace. Okay.
I was wrong. When could Miu have put the poison there?
If
Wall
she
edit,
did
I mean,
place the
Kokichi in
poison
the
without
kitchen,
us
bro.
noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? Log back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time?
Yeah.
Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then Miu couldn't have.
Interesting. Bro, skip all of this.
You could.
Bro.
Wrong!
It was Miu who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair.
So Kokichi really didn't do it, man? Are you serious?
She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
I really want somebody to kill Kokichi, man. I'm so sick of him. I don't like
Is this
him.
a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's right. It says that Miu was the last of us to log in.
Kaito logged out way earlier than everybody else.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Miu's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
She logged him out to get rid of him on the rooftop.
So she did that to me?
Yeah, the cell
Yes,
phone.
I'm positive of that. Miu used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
The cell phone.
This is it!
Mm-hmm.
It was the cell phone found by Miu's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Kaito Momota. He logged out just as I thought.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
Yep.
And she tried to set me up.
Wow.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion. Well, I think your idea
I hate to admit it, but he's right, bro. I don't like this dude, man.
Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that. Huh? Oh, wait. What were we talking about?
I wonder when Daddy's gonna...
Don't care, don't care, don't care.
Annie,
What you mean?
because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world.
Don't look at me like that. I don't care. We gotta stay on topic.
You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know. She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
And the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
To kill. You guys are only bitching because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. But once you go, you'll understand. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. So let's just dive right in, okay? We'll do it together.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I really don't. Like, damn.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation! Now we can start a real class trial!
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
Yes, you do.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think.
Yeah, he's a pussy.
That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Just say he's a bitch ass nigga, a pussy ass mark ass nigga.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward.
He's a pissy,
Aren't you
a
gonna
pussy,
do
a
something?
bitch.
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh.
You shut the hell up.
He's completely...
Listen up, Kokichi.
Thank you.
To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it.
Thank you, Kaido.
I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
I believe in
If you
you.
think you can win this game like that,
I sure
then
can.
sure.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue. If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die, you know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with Mew, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Here's my answer. I never met up with Mew.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
Isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open
Oh, I forgot about that.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locks the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Mew's death. Truth? There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Mew who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Mew sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
Whoops, my hand slipped. And threw it.
If that's the case, then Mew might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
It's true. It's true. First, we need to determine if Miyu was actually there or not. Did she go? Or was she never on the roof at all? All I know is Miyu's corpse.
Mew was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
Sumugi's account. Sumugi's account.
Mew was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was with...
Sumugi's account. While Sumugi was searching for the secret of the outside world in the virtual world's mansion, she saw Miyu's avatar through the window.
Waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
Wait. Okay, wait. Let's think about this. Bro, she's looking left. There's nothing left of the map. She saw through the black wall.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up! Mew was waiting to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting...
Mew should have...
Yep.
That's wrong!
That's wrong! I was on my shit. I was on my shit in that part, bro.
Yeah, when I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Sorry, I thought I was just mistaken since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
She passed through the black wall.
It must have been some special
The
method
border.
only you knew, like with that cell phone.
She passed through the border.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
Passed through the
It
border.
won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
Passed through the
No
border.
worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
Then let me tell you what to do.
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now, I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now, I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Miyu used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was. Hangman's Gambit? Okay. I'm waiting on that Hangman's Gambit. Kokichi in the sun. Wall added by Miyu.
Cross that only Miyu knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Miu used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Miyu could use to get across. I suppose it is possible she used that to change places.
Man, you guys are way off. Or maybe I'm just pulling your legs.
Shut up. I'm agreeing with Kibo.
Or instead of bridge.
Let's try this.
Maybe there's a place.
You could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Miyu could cross.
Oh my gosh, I'm on my, ooh. Let me calm down,
That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Miu could use.
You need to cut your
Was there
fingernails.
really?
I saw that little hangnail he had when he was pointing like this.
Miu modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Miu added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel.
See, I'm telling y'all, man, the right side is the left and the left is the right. I'm telling you.
We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
Don't be naive, Shuichi.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
What is...
What is it,
Jeez,
Kaido?
You set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious. But it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Golly, here we go. Map of the mansion, map of the world, Miu's avatar.
What we gotta figure out is how Miu got from the chapel to the mansion. So why waste time talking about the impossible? It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you?
Map of the world.
That wall Miu set up.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh no!
Some
you
white
just
noise
said so, didn't
blocked
you?
my blade.
That wall Miu set up. Only objects go through it.
Oh my god.
Humans aren't able to pass through. So Miu obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
Stop blocking my white noise. My blade, bruh.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up.
Okay.
Oh no!
Man, I'm going
But you
to
just
die.
said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
Oh
you
my
get it?
God.
So let's go through this one more time. But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up
Bullshit.
only lets non-human objects go. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
Do you see?
I was.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through. Humans aren't able to pass through.
So you obviously
Wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's
not just an object after
all.
What is blocking my blade?
Oh no!
Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all. I'll cut through your
Makes
words.
no damn sense. Mew's avatar.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
So she could
From
pass
human
through
to
it.
Object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you, the more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
Yep. I
that's
told y'all
it,
this.
right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world, literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
You lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall. She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Monotaro?
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh, shoot!
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Mew to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program?
To get a kill off.
If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
It was just a
Mew wouldn't have
diversion.
done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, But once we solve the mystery of the virtual world,
Mystery of virtual
Oh
world?
my god, going to shut
there have been a
up.
lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing. Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
The event that led us there. What? Loud noise.
This is it!
Yeah.
You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
She fell, bruh. Struck very hard. It came from outside.
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
Because right is left and left is right.
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point.
Because they're together. It only appears like that because she made that map. She made the map.
Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
Oh no. What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
You heard my voice too?
What? That it?
Exactly.
Pretty strange.
That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something, pretending not to know.
Even Gonta is suspicious of me?
Damn right.
I always thought you would be the one to trust me.
Nobody likes you, bro.
Sorry.
No, Gonta.
No need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible, like Miyu in the mansion or that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened in there. Mind, start with what?
I see it! The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
I'm so sick of this, bro.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river.
Whoops, my hand. Yada yada yada.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused about how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with that sign. It flowed down the river. All right, here we go. Psych taxi again. Is that moving? Yup. So they're moving. At which point was the signboard swept away? Wait, what? At which point was the signboard swept away? At the top? River Chapel Mansion. River. Good! Golly. Huh. That's dirty. That's dirty. I got mine. A dice broke my ankles. A dice. Bro. Really? That was dirty. Where is the end of the river? By the chapel? But we noticed the chapel is supposed to be on the right side. Position point, chapel side, mansion side, chapel side. Good! I got hella ladies in my taxi. Oh! Wasn't paying attention. What does that say? This is dirty, man. Look at these dice. Where was the signboard found after it was swept away? On the mansion side, in the river. But the flow of the current goes right. Mansion side. Good! Is it gonna talk about the current? Oh, that's dirty, man. Nope. Compared to the river's current, which way did the signboard flow? Left. It's supposed to flow right, but it went left. That makes no sense. Against the current. Against. I'm telling y'all, bro, until they reveal it, right is left, left is right. She made that map to distract us what it's really supposed to look like.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current.
And she even said it. The only thing Miyu made was the map. The two maps. It's supposed to go that way.
We all saw Miyu drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream.
Yep.
And the river was wide there.
Bro, and it passed through the squiggly line, the loading point, went past the chapel and ended up by the rocks. That's how it happened.
The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct?
Yep. Had to. And it could pass through the border.
Far side of the chapel and stop there. But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river, then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic.
Yeah, she can walk through the wall, duh.
We're so close to the truth.
Yeah.
We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
Because y'all... Oh my gosh, bro.
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
Yes, and I
What?
do. For
We
the
would
first
be in a
time,
lot
I
of
actually
trouble
know.
If you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
Observe.
So, how are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
Ah, well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
Map of the world. There's something only me knew about, and that's throwing us off. You say we're being thrown off, but you seem pretty calm. Alright. It's not the map of the world. The current. Wall, me, you added. Coordinates in the virtual XY coordinates.
This is it!
Yes.
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through.
And it ended up, went through that, and ended up over there.
Should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through,
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Yeah.
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how'd it end up by the mansion?
Because it's connected.
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
Something like that. That's right, that's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Kokichi might be on to something there. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the flow of the river. Send out the signboard. The signboard teleported downstream and upstream. Downstream and upstream connected.
that's it!
Telling y'all, bro. I knew it right off rip.
What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Yep.
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel.
Nope.
It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall,
She could code the river as an object and the board as an object, and they could easily pass through that.
it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Yes, it would have, bro. Wait, in that case,
I got it! I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
the reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls are connected. One wall was already in place. They're the same wall.
That's it! The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
They're connected, bro. I'm telling y'all.
The same wall?
Let me preach.
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world.
Come on, show me. Yep.
The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us.
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch!
Flip.
If both the river and wall are connected,
Flip it.
then you can Shuichi,
Find the secret.
you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
The secret, huh? Yes, I suppose we should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world. Here we go. World map. Is there a W? I am. World. What was that W? World. Oh, my fault, my fault. L-O. What? World loops? World loops. World loops.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop. Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual
Interesting.
world loops?
What in the world?
Common
If
sense.
that's true, it would explain the way the
Throw it out.
signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Interesting.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
Nope.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happen.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Right.
Where the loop starts.
By the chapel. Switch the maps.
Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
That even explains the border on the right and the left. That even explains it. Because it's one wall. They're connected. So the right is the left. That's how they would hear
Not
both
necessarily.
so clearly.
If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion,
Then
then
the
the
loop
loop
starts at the chapel. Oh, over there? What? Wait, what? Okay, it starts by the chapel. Maybe the loop is the chapel. Wouldn't the loop point run through the whole world rather than to be... Are you serious, y'all? Are you serious?
there.
The loading point?
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped.
Okay.
We thought the loading point was in the middle of the
Now
map.
split it, bro. Put it. Make my point right. Make it right. Let's go! I knew
The loading
it!
point was actually at the edges.
I knew it, bro!
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edge.
Right in the middle.
Rather,
Miyu's body was right between the chapel and the mansion. Look at the
wall was at
sidewalk.
the
I told
center of the
y'all.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
That's how the virtual world works.
Miyu, you sly bastard.
Impressive, Shuichi!
You're
For you
ugly.
to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
For you to get this far, what are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Duh.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map.
She made that map.
Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center. Which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
but
But it
the
was actually
structure of the
right
world
between
wasn't
them.
actually like that.
Yep.
There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
And look at that little square box right by the mansion, y'all. On the left side, left bottom corner. Is that the window where Samugi saw Miyu?
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap.
That's crazy.
But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Yeah. If Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
What is this?
You're welcome.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Kiichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
What is Kokichi's plan here? He's definitely prodding at Kaido on purpose. Well, that's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Miyu. It doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve. If we can't find the culprit, it will all be for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who could it be. Who it could be. Who used Miyu's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Miyu?